He's dead.
Lock him lock. Is he?
I got him.
Yeah. Good job.
Me too. Yeah, I think that's the play. What's up, guys? Dolus here. I wanted to give you guys a quick guide in the BFA pre-patch for Destruction Warlock. Without further ado, let's get into the talents. So, start off, we're going to go with Eradication. 10% increased damage to the target for 7 seconds after using Chaos Bolt. Shadow Burn. Blast target for Shadow Flame damage. Generates 3 Soul Shard fragments with 2 charges on a 12-second recharge. Dark Pack sacrifices 20% of your current health to shield you for 250% of the sacrifice health for 20 seconds on a minute cooldown. This synergizes very well with Grimoire of Sacrifice, which I'll get into, as well as the Shadow Bulwark you get from sacrificing Voidwalker. You temporarily increase your current and maximum health by 30%, causing you to sacrifice 20% of that health you have plus the buff, causing that Dark Pack to shield you even more. So you're talking about a 21k shield on a 3100 health lock. That's kind of ridiculous. So works great with that. Next, we're going to go Fire and Brimstone. I see some people running Cataclysm to spread Immolate behind Pillar, do some good damage on a 30-second cooldown. But I personally prefer Fire and Brimstone because you can Immolate a pet, generates more soul fragments, and can hit healers behind Pillar, stop drinking, stop rogues from dropping combat, etc. Next, we're going to go into Mortal Coil or Demonic Circle. Mortal Coil, as a Destruction Warlock, if you guys have played it before, is extremely useful when paired with Havoc. Getting double CC on 2 targets is insane. Now, one thing to note, you only get 20% health from one of those targets, so just keep that in mind. Next, we're going to go with Grimoire of Sacrifice. This has been changed a little bit over the years, patches, whatever you want to call it, but now it just does flat 35% of your spell power addition to the last spell you hit. It's on a chance basis, may not always be guaranteed, but it is a large amount of damage, and you also don't have to worry about managing your pet. Next, we're going to go with Dark Soul Instability. Dark Soul increases your crit chance by 30% for 20 seconds, which greatly amplifies your Chaos Bolt damage because it scales off your crit chance altogether. Now, as a safer alternative, if you feel like you're not going to be able to get off those huge bolts, which it happens, you know, if you play against warriors or rogues, you know what I mean, guys. Channel Demon Fire is a great option as well. This also pairs really well with your Eradication. Alright, so for PvP talents, one thing to note is that there is a change to Relentless. I play an Orc lock most of the time, and Orc has a passive called Hardiness. And this passive reduces the duration of stun effects by an additional 20%. That paired with Relentless used to make it so you only took 40% of the duration of stuns. That is no longer the case because Relentless does not stack with similar effects. So Adaptation and Gladiator's Medallion are 2 great choices. Now for the PvP talents, Focus Chaos is a 100% go-to for me, especially paired with Eradication and Shadow Burn. Followed by Fell Fissure, which is extremely useful, reducing the healing of the target and people around the target, as well as reducing their movement speed, which is paired even better with Entrenched in Flame. Causes Conflagrate to root the target for 3 seconds. So you can basically root someone into an empowered Chaos Bolt, followed by another Chaos Bolt, followed by a Shadow Burn, all in a Fell Fissure, causing you to do insane amounts of damage, making it very hard to heal through, and potentially landing the kill. Now there are other options here in the PvP tree, such as Nether Ward against Spell Cleaves, as well as Curse of Fragility, Curse of Tongues. So that's my recommendation, guys, on talents. I'm going to show you guys this type of damage on clips from my past stream in 2K plus, 2200 plus arenas. So hope you guys enjoyed. Give me feedback on the build, and hope you guys have a dolus evening.
Bash here. They're gonna spit out, okay?
He's dead.
Lock and lock. Is he?
I got him. I got him.
Good job.
Me too. Yeah, I think that's the play. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the guide. Please like and subscribe and pass it on to any of your friends or new players who are hoping to get into PvP. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/DolusGaming and stay tuned for more videos and guides.